Hi, I'm Megan from Projects Office. Projects Office is a design and architecture studio based in London. Projects Office is designing a new route under the railway arches in Nine Elms in southwest London. Our design includes some really exciting shapes inspired by daggerboards. Daggerboards are the timber slats that you see in traditional railway station canopies. These shapes behind me were designed by some of the local school children in Nine Elms. This workshop will show you how to make your own daggerboard out of paper or card. But before we get started, here's a quick introduction to our project in Nine Elms.
Nine Elms is a constantly changing landscape. Since the railway arrived in 1838, every few decades has seen a complete makeover. From windmills in marshland, to market gardens, to heavy industry, to Nine Elms today, Europe's largest regeneration area. The railway has been the consistent thread through these centuries of change. And while it connects distant towns and suburbs to the city, the railway divides the existing communities that sit right on either side. But soon a tunnel will be opened to connect the new developments to New Covent Garden Market, the tube station and to Stockwell beyond. Our proposal will mark the entrances to this new tunnel. The project will bring people together safely to co-create a local landmark that reflects the area's diverse community and its railway heritage. Familiar elements of this heritage are daggerboards, decorative slats which protect passengers from the elements. They're often different to each station. We'll invite local school children, residents and traders to use simple paper cutting techniques to design new daggerboards, especially for Nine Elms. We'll work with the community to decide on how these boards should be arranged, into gateways, planters or totems. They'll connect people and places, encourage pedestrians and cyclists, and help build a sense of belonging to this ever-changing part of London. The layered gateways will create a safe and colourful route with elements incorporating signage and sheltered seating. They'll become signposts and focal points, striking structures to pause under and pass through. Constructed of weatherproof, sustainably sourced timber and a minimal steel frame, the simple components are recyclable and easily maintained. Bold and well lit, the new gateways nod to Nine Elms' rich history and look forward to its bright future.
For this workshop you will need some A4 size paper, that's 21 centimetres across. You can experiment with other sizes of paper, but A4 is a nice size to work with. I've got some A2 size paper that I've cut to be 21 centimetres wide. You'll also need some scissors, some glue and a pen or pencil. Now to get started, take your sheet of A4 paper or different size paper and fold it in half lengthways. You then need to draw a line 21 centimetres from the bottom, so measure that with a ruler like this, measure 21 centimetres and then draw a horizontal line that's parallel to the bottom of the paper. And then draw a diagonal line from the corner of that line down to the bottom of the fold. Just a line that goes like that. There we go. And you should have something that looks a bit like that. If you're using A4, you might want to stick two sheets together to make a longer sheet because daggerboards tend to be quite long. Now think of a simple symbol that represents the area where you live. I'm doing a daggerboard for Nine Elms, so I'm going to think of a symbol that represents Nine Elms. So that could be a flower from Battersea Park, or perhaps a piece of fruit from Covent Garden Fruit Market, or even Battersea Power Station's chimneys. But to keep things really simple today, I'm going to choose a railway arch. I've made some templates for my arches, but you can draw them directly on the paper and cut them out if you like. So now we're going to just start drawing around them. It works well to choose different sizes, and 5 to 10 centimetres across work really well. So we're just going to draw around the shapes. And you want to have probably about 5 or 6 different shapes. Let's do some big ones and then some little ones as well. And then when you've drawn enough shapes, you then need to just start cutting them out. Now for this bit you might need to ask an adult to help you cut them out safely. So you just need to have 5 or 6 different sizes of your symbol ready to go. So take the daggerboard that you've already made and then arrange your shapes along it in a way that you think works. So let's put one there, we'll put one there, put a little one, and then something like that. And then when you're happy with them, glue them in place. Let's glue them. And you can arrange these however you like. I'll put a big one at the bottom, I think. Let's see. So once they're all stuck down, it's time to start cutting them out. Now you need to make sure that you don't cut through this folded bit and that you cut along the outside of the shape. And the important thing is to make sure that you cut through both leaves of the paper. So we're going to cut that out carefully, like this. Oops. There we go. And now I'm going to do another shape in the middle. To make sure that your daggerboard is symmetrical, so it's the same on either side, make sure to line up the middle of your symbol with the middle of your daggerboard. So I'm just going to stick one more shape on. And I'm going to line it up, the middle of the shape with the centre line, like that. And then I'm going to cut around this new shape as well. There we go. Now it's time to unfold your daggerboard and see the final design. There we go. I'm pretty pleased with that. So now you know how to do one daggerboard, why not try with different symbols and make a load of different designs? If you layer them up like the ones behind me, you can get a pretty cool art display. You can upload an image of your daggerboard to Instagram using the hashtag Arch42Design. And if you want to find more information about the project in Nine Elms, head to nineelmslondon.com/Arch42.